Today's bow stroke is the ricochet, and I'm going to start out from the very beginning and even the very first step. If you already know how to do ricochet, the first step may still help, may still be of use, because the first step is just to, get to know how your bow, bounces. All right, so just this free fall dropping. Usually we want to drop it somewhere near the balance point, drop, and then kind of just draw a down bow and see how it kind of naturally plays out. It's just like if you were to drop a basketball, and then it would be pretty lively in the beginning and then it would sort of peter out. So that's the effect we want. At this time, you might want to check how tight or loose your bow is as well, because that does matter. You also may not want to tilt the bow too much. You want the stick kind of directly over the hair. And then how high you drop from. A lot of people who've never tried it before, they only drop it from about there, and then you don't get very much. So drop it from, kind of high, and then, don't be afraid. You're not going to break anything. Okay? Just aim for the center, like the middle of the highway, the bridge, and the fingerboard. Okay. Now the next thing you want to do is, after a few of them, right, a few bounces, and then pick it up again. So you want to relax and then pick it up. Okay, so if this is not going well, you want to go back to the first step. Always go back to the previous step. Okay, so it doesn't matter how many, you don't have to worry about it. Just drop and then pick it up. It's important that you completely relax and then completely pick it up. Okay, then after that, you might want to go for like 4 or 6. So we're going to go for 6. And then pick it up. Okay, and when that's getting pretty good, you can go for 4, right? Like that. If you find that you're doing this, that's what I call like manufactured. You're creating every single thing. You're doing all the work yourself. This is not a ricochet. Okay, so you definitely want it to have this natural, free-flowing feeling. Okay, and then that's the most important. That's why the first step is so good, because you're just gonna, it's one impulse. You just drop it, you just drop it, and then you let it go. All right, so that way you're teaching your arm how to hold it and then let it go. Okay, eventually you let it go and then you pick it up again. Okay, so then if you can sort of control how many bounces you have, like 3, right, or 2, or 1, right? 1's not really important. I would go for like 4 or 3 or something. There's another one where you can catch it on an up bow, so you can do like a triplet, da 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 dun, and then the 4th note is the up bow. So a triplet, and then the last one is the up. So kind of like that. Right? You can change it to da da dun, like a pony run. Right? You can also do that. And troubleshooting, I would say, where you bounce matters very much. So, if you're here, even if you change it slightly, see, I'm going to move it a little bit to the frog side. That matters very much. If you move it slightly to the tip side, it matters very much. How high you drop it from matters very much. It changes everything. Once you drop it, like putting pressure on, right? It matters very much, right? Or not putting pressure. See, that one was kind of like no pressure. This one was leaning in more, right? So no pressure, right? And then leaning in more, or leaning a lot. But I can drop from higher and lean in a lot, right? So that's how you get a louder ricochet. And also that brings us to the next point, which is dynamics, right? How soft, like if you want to play very, softly, then you're going to need to stay closer to the string, right? Or louder is farther from the string. Louder is also closer to the frog. Softer is closer to the tip. And then also speed. Speed matters very much. So if you're going to do a fast, right, and soft and fast, right, loud and fast, so right, or soft and fast, or right, or soft and slow. So do you see how I compensated for that? Or let's see here, loud and slow. I have to go quite a bit to the frog. All right, so all of these things matter. You have to practice always in different contexts. If you include string crossings, that's another factor. So this is just kind of a basics, beginners, ricochet, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a very fun bow stroke, so hope that helps.